These are the most notable tanks of War Thunder introduced in 1933 and 1934. The Cara Veloce 33, or L333, is a tankette built by the Kingdom of Italy, which was based on the British Carden Loyd tankette. There were different variants of the L333, the standard variant with a 6.5mm machine gun, the L3 LF flame tank, and the L333 CC Contro Carro, meaning anti-tank. The CC variant was armed with the Fucile Contro Carro S, a Swiss-made 20mm anti-tank gun. It was one of the smallest tanks to ever have seen combat and served in Europe, Africa and Asia until 1945. The BT-5 was the second iteration of the Soviet BT tank line, upgraded to use a 45mm cannon. The BT series, meaning fast-moving tank, consisted of high-speed light tanks based on the revolutionary Christie suspension. This type of suspension gave the BT tanks high cross-country speeds, and crews could even remove their tank treads and drive on road wheels instead. One of the tanks inspired by the British Independent, a multi-turreted tank prototype, was the Soviet T-28. The T-28 was developed as an infantry support tank intended to break through fortified defences. It was armed with one large turret with a 76.2mm gun and two smaller turrets with 7.62mm machine guns. But the Soviets designed a second multi-turret tank to be used alongside the T-28. It was an even larger heavy tank and is often referred to as a landship. The T-35 was armed with 5 turrets in total, all of which are actually shared by the two previously mentioned tanks. The central turret was identical to the one mounted on the T-28, except with the rear-firing machine gun removed. It was surrounded by 4 auxiliary turrets, 2 of which were identical to the machine gun turrets of the T-28. The other 2 were armed with 45mm cannons and were very similar to the BT-5 turret. Ultimately, the T-35 proved to be too slow and unreliable, leading to many losses by mechanical failure.